Make a slip knot and chain 20. Once you get 20 chains, now double crochet into the second chain from the hook and continue making double crochet in each chain all the way until the second last chain. Make 2 double crochet into that last chain. Next, you are going to work on the opposite side of the chain by starting making a double crochet into the very first stitch from that other side. And continue making double crochet in each stitch on that opposite side of the chain all the way until the last stitch. Those stitch markers are optional, whereas I have just marked the first double crochet stitch at the beginning of the round and the other double crochet stitch for the first double crochet stitch on the other side of the chain. This is how the base of your bag must start to look like. Remove the stitch marker and just slip stitch on top of that very first double crochet stitch to join your work. Chain 1 to close and make a double crochet into that very same stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, double crochet into the next stitch and just continue doing that by double crochet to the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch all the way until end of the round. At the end, chain 1, then slip stitch on top of that very first stitch you have started with to join your work, and chain 1 to secure your work. Repeat the round 2 until you have a total of 5 rounds with those mesh stitches. At the end of round 5, this is how your bag must start to look like. Double crochet into that same stitch again and just continue making double crochet in each stitch, including those chain 1 spaces all the way until end of the round. Do not skip chain 1 spaces and do not chain 1. At the end, as usual, slip stitch on top of that very first stitch you have started with to join your work and chain 1 to secure your work, and you can cut off the yarn because next we're going to move on to the strap, back strap actually. For the back strap, you can mark those opposite stitches, whereas in my case I have started with the stitch which is opposite with the one that I have ended with, and you are going to start working into the next stitch after the opposite stitch one. You can make a slip knot or just fold the yarn like I am doing. Pull it through, then chain 1 to secure your work. Single crochet into that same stitch as well as into the next 2 stitches. You must have a total of 3 stitches for your back strap. Chain 1, turn your work. Single crochet into that very first stitch from the hook and continue making single crochet into the next 2 stitches until the end. At the end, chain 1, turn your work and repeat all the way until you are satisfied with the length of your back strap. In my case, I went up to probably 40 to 50 rows. Before joining your back strap on the other side, make sure it's not twisted, and you must start in the next stitch after the one you have ended with. Mark those 2 stitches that are putting the stitch you have ended with in between. Insert the hook first into that last stitch on the strap before you insert it into that marked stitch, because you are going to join the back strap with a single crochet stitch. Pull through both loops on the hook to make a single crochet, then make a single crochet into the next stitch on the back strap as well as into that last stitch you have ended with for your 6th round. Do the same into that last stitch, chain 1 to secure your work, and you can cut off the yarn. To make the flower, make a magic ring, and you can use any yarn color of your choice. Insert the hook inside, yarn over, pull through, chain 1 to secure your work. Then make a double crochet inside the magic ring. Just pull that yarn tail under to fully close your circle, then slip stitch on top of the first double crochet you have started with, chain 1 to secure your work, and you can cut off the yarn because next we're going to move to a different yarn color. Make a slip knot or just fold the yarn like I did, then insert the hook in any stitch of your choice, pull through the yarn, chain 1 to secure your work, then make 5 double crochet inside that same stitch. Slip stitch into the next stitch. Make 5 double crochet into the next stitch. And just repeat that until you have a total of 4 petals for your flower, and just make sure you are slip stitching in between each 5 double crochet stitches. At the end, first slip stitch into that second last stitch as well as on top of the first double crochet stitch you have started with to end your work. Chain 1 to close your work, and you can cut off the yarn, but sorry, do not cut off the yarn because this is the same yarn you're going to use to attach your flower to the bag. In my case, I did a mistake by cutting it off. So please do not cut off the yarn, just chain 1 and pull it through because it's the same yarn you're going to use to attach this flower to your bag with a yarn needle actually. Attach your flower to the bag with a yarn needle. Leave a little bit yarn tail at the end. Then tie your yarn tails together to fully secure your work. You can repeat it as much as you want, just make sure your flower is fully attached to the bag. Weave in all your ends.